Guys, welcome back to the kitchen for today's recipe where I'm taking you through step by step how to make super yummy ANZAC biscuits. Let's go. So let's quickly run through the ingredients. Now starting from left to right, we've got 2 cups of plain flour, we've got 2 cups of rolled oats, a cup of desiccated coconut with a couple of handfuls of coconut shavings. We've also got a cup of brown sugar, 250 grams of butter, 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate soda, and we're going to be doing about 4 tablespoons of golden syrup, and then just a little pot of water here. Now I'll admit guys, this isn't the healthiest recipe, but I can just assure you it's absolutely delicious. Life's all about balance, eh? The ingredients that I just ran through is going to make about 24 biscuits, because it happens every time. I make one batch and I know that it's just not enough, so I always think, oh, I wish I'd have done more. So it seems like a lot of ingredients, but it's going to make 24, probably about 24 to 28 biscuits, all right? So we're going to start off with our dry mix. Now I always love to sieve my dry mix, if it's flour, just to get rid of all those lumps that may have occurred in the packet. So sieving the plain flour into a bowl. We're then going to add our oats, along with the desiccated coconut and the coconut shavings as well. I love these coconut shavings, they just add a great little bit of texture, a little bit bigger than the desiccated coconut, just for something a little bit different. Now, I did think about how can I tweak this recipe to add something a bit different, but really I feel sometimes recipes should just be left as they are, and this is one traditional recipe that has so much history behind it, so I've just kept it super simple and going to enjoy these for all that they are. Yes, they're highly calorific, but they are going to be so delicious, and let's face it, everything in moderation. Brown sugar is the dry ingredient. Let's just give that a nice final mix up. Okay, now it's on to our butter. So these are the wet ingredients. We go in with our butter. We're going to melt that slowly over a low heat. We're also going to add 4 tablespoons of golden syrup. I might end up adding 6 just because I love golden syrup. I know you really should be accurate on baking recipes, but we'll see how this goes. To that we add 4 tablespoons of water and 2 teaspoons of bicarbonate soda. Now this, I've actually just sieved this because sometimes it can get quite bitty and grainy. And we'll just mix that all together. And then once the sugar's dissolved into the butter, we can take it off the heat. So you can see now it's starting to foam. That's the raising agent in the biscuit. And now it is on to adding it to the flour. Yum. We're just going to mix that in slowly. Now guys, I've preheated my oven to 160 degrees, nice and low, and we're going to cook these biscuits for about 15 minutes. Let's get that all in there. Now as you know, there's loads of recipes out there, but this one works for me. Loads of different variations, but as I say, keep it classic, keep it simple. Get the kids involved. Yum. You just know it's going to taste good, don't you? When you can pretty much eat the ingredients out of the bowl without cooking them. Alright, and then it's just a case of grabbing a small bit of mixture in your hands and rolling it into like a small golf ball size. Popping onto the tray, and just ensure that you've got enough room because they are going to spread out. And the last thing you want is an ANZAC biscuit the size of an oven tray. To be honest, that'd be absolutely delicious. Maybe I'll make one of those. Remember, these are going into the oven at 160 degrees for 15 minutes. All right, let's have a look at these bad boys. Woo! Check them out. So we're just gonna leave those to cool. I mean, I say 5 or 6 minutes, maybe a couple of minutes because I want to get into these, but they are looking good. Have a look at these beauties. Anzac Day biscuits for the win. I should let these cool for another couple of minutes, but I need to get into these. Let's have a little look. Come on. Are you serious? They are amazing. Soft on the inside, they're starting to harden up on the outside. They are such a great biscuit. Please check that recipe out. Go and give them a cook. Cook them tonight. Cook them over the weekend. Absolutely stunning. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all soon.